Big matchup in Division III basketball. You're looking at Leland and Gray, and we'll get the introductions now for Leland and Gray. And Callie Ginter, number 11. Big crowd came up for Leland and Gray. Ashley Goddard wearing number 25. And Allie Marcucci, one of the leading scorers in Division III. You got to know where she is out there. Alex Morrow, number 13. And Bethany Robinson, number 23. That's the 5 starters for Leland and Gray. Greg Morrow, the head coach. They'll do their little team huddle thing here. And then we'll have the Mill River introductions. Jimmy Shortle and Darlene Janoski are going to be the officials for tonight's basketball game. So we know we got a couple decent officials. Alyssa Turgeon coming out, and boy, she had an outstanding season so far for Mill River. Maureen Taggart, number 23, coming out for Mill River. Number 5, Michaela Stone. One of the captains, the senior, number 22, Chelsea Bagley, coming out. And another captain and another senior, number 21, Amanda Lee. That's the 5 starters for Mill River. They're coached by Ken Webb. And like I said, this is a huge matchup because this is a Division III non-conference matchup, but you have ranked number 1 in the C division, Leland and Gray, and ranked number 4 in the B division, Mill River. And there's huge playoff implications in the outcome of tonight's contest. So just something to settle in and get ready for what should be an outstanding ball game. Brought to you by Munger Vision. 8-minute quarters, overtime if necessary. Play if we have a winner. I've already mentioned it. Jimmy Shortle, Darlene Janoski, going to be the officials for tonight's basketball game. We're at the Dean Holt Memorial Gymnasium, and the JV game was won by Mill River, so congratulations to the Mill River JV squad. As Goddard will jump against Lee, and we'll get set here. Again, the high school basketball season winding down. And all these games like this taking on huge importance in the backcourt as Turgeon tosses the ball back to Bagley, and that'll be a backcourt violation. Could be a little pregame jitters right there. I caught Marcucci's act last year as Leland Gray plays West Rutland, and I cover a lot of West Rutland basketball. Marcucci had a big night that night against an outstanding West Rutland team. There's travel call. As Ginter got called for the steps, it'll be a turnover. So yeah, you got to know where Marcucci is out there if you're going to be talking about Leland and Gray. And Mill River a little more spread out offensively. Right there's Taggart with a 3-ball. But Bagley can hurt you on the drive from the outside. Taggart, as she just showed you right there, can hit the 3-point shot. Turgeon's been outstanding down low, playing like she's 7 feet tall. Lee, of course, can play the swing position and get you inside and out. 3-0 Mill River, 7:22 to go in the first quarter of play, and they'll have Marcucci push the ball out to Ginter, and Marcucci going down and got the finish. That was Alex Morrow with Leland and Gray's first basket, 3-2 now. And teams, like I said, a little opening jitters on the first couple touches, and now they'll settle in. Stone. Turgeon, and she wanted to go baseline. There's the double team that went off from Turgeon's leg out of bounds. As 25 Goddard helped out with the double team down along the baseline. They turned her to the paint. That's where the help came. DeMarcucci with the catch, and Bagley coming up and almost got the steal. Bagley did. That's going to be up, and Goddard, no good. Wide open, took the shot, and it was a good decision. She just didn't make it. Bagley. Long pass to the elbow. Stone with the grab. She'll make the move, get to the edge of the paint, and have the ball stolen away. Went out from Goddard's leg, and it ends up in the hands of Robinson. Now to Marcucci. And Marcucci, very versatile. She can score off the dribble. She can take the outside shot. Right now, Goddard, for some reason, is who they're choosing to let roam free on the perimeter. Marcucci going to Goddard. Now Turgeon will step up. They'll go down low to Morrow. Left-handed hook shot, no good. Alex Morrow with a clever move right there. Just didn't get the basket. 3-2 Minutemen, 6 minutes left, first quarter. Taggart's got the only basket for Mill River. Obviously, it's a three-pointer. Well, it's not obvious. It could have been a foul shot in there, too, but she hit a three ball. This is where Turgeon's been killing the opponent. She might have traveled, yeah. She's been getting the ball just at will down low like that, and she's got all these low post moves down. She did travel that time, but Goddard near the sideline will make the grab and comes to Robbins now. Traffic coming up from behind, and they communicated that to her, and she's aware of it. The cut, and the ball will roll free, and was it touched? No. Darlene Janowski looking at Jimmy Shortle made the call, and it'll be the Mill River squad with the ball. Been a while since they've had such a meaningful game here at Mill River, and for Leland and Gray also. Turgeon wants to kick the ball out. There's Taggart. She'll fake the three, drive the baseline, give it back to Turgeon. That's just great job of using her body. She didn't get the basket, but boy, did she create space. Then she got the foul 80 feet from the basket. That's a killer. And that will be the first foul of the ball game, and it'll be obviously Turgeon's first foul. Mill River manning up, and Marcucci working off the screen set by Goddard. Marcucci breaks into the front court. Ginter wants to give the ball back. Marcucci blocked. Oh, that was a big time block. We'll stay 3-2 after that. Lee with a running one-hander. No. Nice job by, that was Goddard to Ginter. They'll slow it down. Numbers weren't there. Transition defense was outstanding that time for Mill River. And Ginter having a little problem with Stone was very, very quick. But Goddard, a lot of touches. Robinson was open. Marcucci short. Saved, out of bounds. That was touched by 13. Morrow couldn't quite get it all the way back into play, though. 4:44 to go in the opening quarter of play. 3-2 the Minutemen. They've got the ball. They're wearing the white uniforms. They're on Munger Vision. And in a JV game won by Mill River. Taggart. Oh, nice job. Just too easy getting the ball down inside. That's something that if Leland and Gray doesn't adjust to that, it could be a long night for him. No shot clock in the state of Vermont. They don't have to worry about it. Taggart looking for another three. No. Ball tipped all the way out. Comes up to Bagley. She'll catch it on the fly. Come in hard. And Goddard will be jumped. Ball will be tied up by Turgeon. So a couple number 25s getting wrapped up there with each other. And it'll be Leland and Gray, the Rebels they're called, with the basketball. And Ginter just steps to the pass. And now in front to Robinson. In the corner to Goddard. She'll put it on the floor, and it went off from the defender's leg, or was it a foul? It is a foul. It's the second Mill River foul. And I'm waiting to see who came. Burden came in the basketball game, so. The foul, oh, it's on Turgeon. It's her second personal foul. Goddard will go to the corner, and Ginter came out of nowhere, whipped the pass out inside to Marcucci. She'll wrap it around to Morrow. She'll go up to the left hand and get it. Yeah, that's some nice moving without the basketball out there by Leland and Gray. And that foul will be on Ginter. 40-foot foul, and those, I mean, as a coach, that would drive me nuts, and it did. And it'll be Taggart coming to take the ball out of bounds. Maureen Taggart with the only point so far in the ball game for Mill River. They're down 4-3 in what's been a very tightly played first quarter. I don't mean defensively, I just mean nerves-wise and execution-wise, and that's going to be in there by Stone. Got the ball down low and gave Mill River the lead at 5-4. Marcucci will bounce to the outside, and her pass came all the way across to Goddard. Oh, a little underhand shot, no good. Taggart with the rebound. It was a one and done, and the Minutemen now with the lead by one, looking to extend it. Bagley with the dribble between the legs, one-handed pass, went down to Lee, and it would have been a tough catch by Lee, but she was trying to get out her defender down along the baseline. Mill River will pick up at midcourt this time with Stone matching up against Ginter. to Marcucci to Robinson. Robinson hasn't taken a shot yet. Ginter's going to take a long three. Rims out on her. Offense rebound to be Goddard. To Marcucci, the baseline, and the foul will be on Bagley. Well, I'm presuming Bagley. 2-2, and that will be Bagley, and that'll be her first personal. So Ali Marcucci will go to the line and settle in for her shot. Ooh, came off awkward there for hand. See if she can improve that right here on the second shot. Nope, she'll miss them both. Oh, Goddard got the rebound, had it stripped away. Who's that? Lee stripped the basketball away, and Lee controls it from Mill River. Lee will glide into the front court, wanted to come around on the baseline, and Marcucci reached in there, slapped the ball away from Lee, then it went out from Lee's body out of bounds. So Morrow, 13 to inbounds the ball. It's going to be playing Taggart on the pass, and that leaves Robinson open in the middle. Robinson is going to dribble into the top of the arc. Wants to give the ball back to Marcucci. Yeah, well defended. That was Burden playing in front of Goddard, and she made the steal. Stone on the run. Oh, lost the handle, went up and had it blocked out of bounds. Should stay with Mill River. I believe it was Robinson. Goddard was there also. One of them got the block from Leland and Gray Rebels, or actually both of them might have done it also. And it'll be Mill River running that high stack, and that's Bagley's spot up, and oh, it was halfway down and popped back out. Stone wanted to penetrate, got cut off by Goddard, and they'll just recycle the offense. 2:11 to go, 5-4 Mill River, first quarter action. Yeah, they try and get the ball down to Burden, and just a lot of green jerseys to get through. Ames, Nicole Ames in the ball game now for the first time for Mill River. So again, Mill River, who's had the defense extended, will pick up at half court. Robinson to Marcucci coming in on the break, and on the floor, Jimmy Shortle says. So it'll be a possession foul down along the baseline, and that's going to be the fourth team foul on Mill River, and that's going to be the first foul on Taggart. So I had to wait. It's Taggart 23 assessed the foul. I think 4 fouls with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Team fouls, that's a lot. Up and might be looking for a whistle. Robinson came down, and it was an awkward shot, but I think she was waiting to hear the whistle blow for a foul. Ames on the run, up, no good. Rebound on the weak side taken by Goddard. I love this first quarter. There's been no timeouts. There's been a flow up and down. Not a lot of scoring, but they're getting it up and down the floor. Hit Morrow in the hands, and they're saying last touch by Burden of Mill River, so it's going to stay with Leland and Gray. All right, so Ginter. Robinson, nowhere to go. Lee sealed her up, and then Robinson steps back, missed it. I tell you, that was hard work just to get the shot off. That was well defended by Amanda Lee. Bagley, the Burden to the bucket, no. Getting a weak side rebound by Goddard. Look at the defensive board in the outlet. There's no numbers, so it's a 1-on-4. Ginter to Marcucci, passed up the 3-ball. Bagley on her defense, they'll swing it over to Goddard. Goddard's tried a couple outside shots, and what happened there was the defender was behind Robinson. She couldn't step to the ball, and it'll become a turnover on Leland and Gray. And Stone back in the basketball game. She'll replace Taggart from Mill River. 64 seconds left in what has been just a blistering pace here in the first quarter. You're watching Munger Vision from the Dean Houghton Memorial Gymnasium. Mill River, Leland and Gray, a Division III matchup. Has a lot riding on it. Ames, no. Goddard, she's got to be nearing 7 or 8 rebounds already in only 1 quarter. 47 seconds left, and they wait for Goddard to come back into the play. She'll put it on the floor, and she got fouled on the drive. And I believe, well, I'll wait for the board. I thought they said 33, but I'll wait for the board. It is 33, and that's Burden called for the foul. So 41.8 seconds, going to be exact, left in the first quarter. Marcucci will hold, go back to Ginter. She's open, strong, long and strong, and Bagley had the ball tipped to her by Lee. Bagley, like I said, she can put the 3-ball up, as we saw her tie the game late against Windsor on a 3-point shot, but she can take you off the dribble on the drive nicely too. Oh! Ames from way outside. We'll make it 8-4 Mill River on the her first 3-pointer. Taggart with a 3-pointer. And And the bounce will go for Goddard. 8-6, 7 seconds left. Plenty of time for Bagley. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Bagley on the run. No, that's the quarter, and what a great quarter of basketball it was. 8-6 Mill River with the lead over Leland and Gray on Munger Vision. You're going to be thrilled you held your opponent to 6 points in 8 minutes of basketball. But on the converse side of that, you only scored 8 points yourself in 8 minutes of basketball. So hopefully the offenses will pick it up here in the second quarter. Rebels coming out with that 2-3 zone defense. That offense was set well. They've got to get the ball reversed quicker on the pass. They would have had a wide open bunny shot if the pass was delivered just a tad bit quicker. Same 5 that started the ball game out there for Leland and Gray, as it's Goddard, Ginter, Morrow, Marcucci, and Robinson. Bagley, Lee, Burden, Stone, and Ames, the 5 on the floor for Mill River. Stone wrestled the ball away, and Bagley was standing in the corner. Nowhere to go as she's backed up and wanted to throw it out from the foot of the defender. It never went out of bounds. Robinson, with a great reaction, will keep the basketball. And 1 minute gone by here in the second quarter, and we've had no scoring yet in the second quarter. Robinson going to go 3-ball on it. Got it! Robinson from the 3-point arc will give Leland and Gray back the lead at 9-8. Tipped, but still gets to Burden. Turgeon picked up 2 fouls that first quarter for Mill River. Burden up, got it. Mill River will take the lead back at 10-9. I mentioned that as both Taggart and Turgeon at the scorers table for Mill River. Marcucci yet to really get a rhythm going offensively. Ginter with the grab, and again they want to go down low to Morrow. There's just no angle to get the pass, and Robinson blocked that time by Ames. Stone was there also, and Mill River with possession of the basketball. And I think it went out from the foot of Burden. She never stopped coming on the trail, and that's what they gave the pass to. And I tell you, if she gets that cleanly, she's going to have her momentum going forward for the layup. It's Lee and Burden will sit down for the Minutemen. And again, this quarter starting off, same tempo, same pace, no timeouts, just up and down the floor. And Marcucci way off the mark on that shot. She's a shooter, though. She's got to keep shooting to find her rhythm. Taggart started the game hot, and it's still hot as Taggart will drive home the 2-ball. 12-9 now. Mill River's lead to 3. Morrow, who's a lefty, turns, fires too hard off the backboard. Comes off to Taggart, to Bagley, to Ames. Ames is an outside shooter. She's a shooter. You got to know where she is. Stone? No. Weak side rebound. That's a new number out there. That's Adrian Deary. So Deary out there for Leland and Gray gets her first rebound. Robinson and Marcucci playing toss and catch on this side of the floor. Taggart matched up against Morrow and had some drop-down help from Ames. Marcucci knows where to get the shot off. And they can be patient in the state of Vermont. You got no shot clock to work with. Yeah, I believe they wanted Morrow. She made the cut, and then the pass came behind her, and Mill River with the turnover. Up by 3, and Bagley all the way. No. Great acceleration to the hold, though. Turgeon up, foul. Count it! Turgeon with the bucket, and 1. And like I said, Turgeon's been playing like a 7-footer down there all season long. Got some just great body control and great ability to just get the correct lean and angle on her defender. Just looking to complete the 3-point play. She'll be up and perfect. 15-9 now. Mill River with a 6-point lead. Marcucci, like I said, she's a scorer. Sometimes it takes scorers a while, but they got to keep shooting. Got to keep trying. Robinson, who's got a 3-point shot, penetrated, puts this one up on the run and in. Robinson with 5 now in the ball game for Leland and Gray. Cuts the lead to 4, 15-11. I know they're playing a zone defense, Leland and Gray, but they've got to stop the ball from coming into the half-court set so easy, because Bagley, they don't close the top of that 2-3. She can just accelerate down the lane. Stone with the offensive rebound, and then the drive, and Stone will collect some shots here as she went in hard and was fouled by Morrow. Number 13 has her second personal, excuse me. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Leland and Gray, down by 4 with 4 minutes left in the first half of play on Munger Vision. Getting set now at the line. It's Goddard, number 25, going to check back in now. Ashley Goddard will take Morrow's spot. Morrow's going to sit down with 2 personal fouls with 4:01 left in the second quarter of play. Stone got it. 17-11, lead back to 6. Again, points have been hard to come by, but not for lack of action and effort. Robinson with the last 5 points for Leland and Gray. Goddard turns, and Goddard got it down on the blocks and got the basket. Well, that's a good matchup right there. Turgeon all alone, no. Taggart going to step to the hole. Nope, he's going to kick it back out, and the pass was behind Ames. That's one of those deals where you watch it from up high like I am, and of course it's easy to play up here behind the camera, but Taggart would have been a lot better just to take it right back up to the hole. And Ames will sit down. Lee will come back in for Mill River, and Lee wearing number 21 in white. Ginter to Goddard, and pass was tipped, and that's McAllister. Oh, Goddard had the ball tipped from behind. They should be able to maintain possession, and Ginter with a 3-ball, 1-point ball game, and well, I think McAllister got inadvertently elbowed in the diaphragm area, and she got the wind knocked out of her, and they have the trainer right here, and the trainer will come out, and hopefully this will not be a serious issue. 17-16, Mill River with the lead with 3:11 to go in the second quarter. After quite a while, able to sit up. What happened was they had her sit up and they had her not come to a sitting position and kind of like come through stages of standing up. They had her sit up for like a split second, then had her jump right up and try to walk off, and she had to sit back down. She got woozy, but I think what happened there was she got a little anxious and hyperventilated, and she seems to be all right now over on the bench area. 3 minutes left in this first half of play. Turgeon up high, looking to post up Stone against Ginter, and they just couldn't get her the ball. They just didn't have the angle at the ball. Bagley stops, nowhere to go, as Robinson's done a good job defensively on Bagley here in the first half. Lee off the window, and it was a tough angle. Robinson with the rebound, and Marcucci and Leland Gray looking to take the lead back down by just a 17-16 score, 2:38 to go in the first half. Marcucci will go back and get the basketball now. I tell you, Marcucci's been pretty much handled here defensively in the first half, but her teammates have stepped up and got some scoring from different areas. Marcucci stripped of the ball and saves it from going out of bounds right in front of the referee, Jimmy Shortle. Morrow to Goddard with the catch, and no. Tell ya, Turgeon defensively made a mistake by giving up that spot, but when Goddard, she was able to actually kind of lean on Goddard a little bit without picking up the foul, and made it a more difficult try than it could have been. And nice recovery by Turgeon. She's got the ball up and foul, and that'll be a foul on Morrow, and that's 3 fouls now on Morrow. Again, Turgeon has been an excellent matchup to go to in the 3 games that I have covered here for Mill River, and she will get set on that free throw line and will be short. I believe she is 1 for 1 now from the free throw line. Now I didn't have, oh I do have now, Stevie Roberts, 15 for Leland and Gray. Now she was the young lady that played both JV and varsity. In the varsity game, I did not have her number, but I do now. That's Stevie Roberts in there. And Turgeon will miss them both, and Marcucci will get the rebound. So when Morrow is sitting down with 3 fouls, I don't think we'll see her anymore this first half, which only has 1:50 left in it. Ginter to Roberts, and that's Taggart on her. There's cut by Robinson. The ball slapped away, ended right back up in the hands of Roberts. Leland Gray were able to maintain possession. Marcucci will put it on the floor. Go Bagley with the block. Lee with the loose ball. She carried it. Yeah, there's the call. Good call. That's why you keep your dribble down low. That ball ended up around her ears. Still a 1-point ball game. It has not been an offensive masterpiece to watch, but it certainly has been an intense competition. Robinson wanted the ball earlier. Yeah, she would have been open too. They'll play toss and catch on that side of the floor. Ginter and Robinson. Roberts open, catches, fires, no. Rebound Goddard will go up. Blocked again, this time by Bagley, got a hand on it. Wasn't your big typical block, more than she just got in the way of the shot. Under a minute to go, and they'll swing the ball down again. It was a well-designed offense, but they didn't get the ball quick enough to Taggart. They're reversing it too slow to get her the ball. She's just so open, they got to get her the ball sooner. And I believe Turgeon called for the foul. 25 is Turgeon, called for the foul. She cleared out down there. And so Marcucci and Ginter in the back court, and still 43 seconds to go before halftime. Leland and Gray down by that 1 point. They had a 6-point first quarter, a 10-point second quarter, and Roberts rushed it. Goddard's been their best offensive weapon to this point. Lee under control, kind of. Marcucci wrestled it away. No, I like that. I like they let him play through it. No early whistle there. No, that's excellent officiating. So Turgeon with 3 fouls. The only Mill River player with foul trouble. Goddard blocked by Bagley. And then she'll throw it between her legs inbounds to Taggart. Not too sure that was meant the way it happened, but. And then the steal the other way. 1 second, and that's going to be it. What a good first half. Two teams with big expectations this year battling it out. 17-16, Mill River with the lead on Munger Vision. Leland and Gray will have the opening possession of the second half, and the only person I can recall in serious foul trouble for Leland and Gray is number 13 right there, Morrow. And then for Mill River, of course, is she starting out there? Yeah, Turgeon with 3 fouls also, and that ball will go back to Ginter. And she'll drive, kick it out. Goddard had a solid first half. You know, there's not a lot of points to show for it. She had good positioning. Robinson had a good first half. She had 5 points for Leland and Gray. Marcucci on her first drive. And the ball sitting back there loose, picked up by Bagley. It's going to pull up, free throw line, no good. Each team, again, shot points were hard to come by in that first half. And right there's actually a good example of why. A couple open looks and nobody could can them. Robinson, she had the hotter hand in the first half. Marcucci had a chance for the rebound and actually reached for it instead of went and got it and jumped ball. And it's going to be Mill River basketball. So again, if you've looked for a game with a lot of offense, this really isn't it. But if you're looking for some intense action on the court, you got it. And Bagley literally popped out to grab the ball. Taggart looking for another three-pointer. No, she opened the scoring up tonight with a swish from the three-point arc. And that's been about it. So 17 points. There isn't a lot of breakdown scoring-wise. Morrow will drive. No. Goddard trying to use her size advantage, reach her to the top of Turgeon. Will have a jump ball. It'll be green basketball. So Leland and Gray will have it. The down this into the floor. And Ginter, Callie Ginter, will look to put the ball in play. Yeah, it's going to be a 5 second. Yeah, she's able to get in just, had to be around 5 seconds right there. Marcucci still looking for her offense, but she's been guarded extremely well by Mill River. There's the cut and the foul. Yeah, it's going to be on Stone number 5. And it'll be the call, and we got the hold. One of the rare times that they're able to actually break free of a defender out there. Both sides have been really doing a good job of making sure they know who they're guarding out there. But Goddard got the angle and didn't take the shot. I'm a little surprised Goddard will dive on the floor, get the basketball. Fourth jump ball of the third quarter, which is not 2 minutes old yet. And it'll be Mill River's basketball this time. You see Stone holding at the elbow, waiting for Taggart. He'll swing the ball to Lee. And boy, I tell you, it was a tough angle to get the ball down into Bagley. They're trying to post her up, and on the turnover, Morrow will give it back to Marcucci. Marcucci, again, no space. Bagley staying right with her, not giving her any space to get a shot off. And that'll be a turnover as they swung the ball over to Ginter, and it was just a tad too tall for her. But they're also not really running an offense where they're setting a screener, letting her step off the screen. And I'm talking about Marcucci for Leland and Gray. Right now, it's all done off the dribble and the drive. Nothing really set up as far as stepping off the screen. Bagley got it. 2.5 minutes into the third quarter. The first points of the third quarter are 3-ball by Chelsea Bagley, and that pushes the lead to 4. Robinson trying to answer, can't do it, and that will be last touched by Turgeon out of bounds to Leland and Gray. And you can see Ginter looking and finding Marcucci, putting it up. Got it. Three-pointer for Marcucci, her first of the night. That'll make it 20-19. The lead back to 1 for Mill River. Marcucci matched up on this side of the zone against Lee. Taggart steps out between circles. They'll run the motion now down inside. On the flex, they'll step up. Stone got it, kicked it out. Bagley looking for another 3-ball. Got it! Back-to-back threes by Chelsea Bagley. Again, on that zone, they're not coming out to challenge on the perimeter. Marcucci will hold. This time Stone on her. They'll push it inside the guard bump. She'll recover her own missed shot, step back, and no. A lot of contact, no whistle. Loose ball will literally roll back into the hands of Robinson. Ginter, 2-point shot, no. Rebound will kick off to the side of the paint, picked up by Bagley. Here's the push up the floor. Marcucci trying to slow down the progress. Lee, nice job by Marcucci to get back on the spot. Turgeon up, under, and no. Jump ball. I mean, the jump balls are coming faster than the points. This time it'll stay with Leland and Gray. Varsity basketball action on Munger Vision. A couple of heavyweights tonight, Mill River and the Rebels. As Robinson made the push into the front court. And Marcucci left alone, got it! So the big guns, Marcucci and Bagley, heating up here late in the third. 23-22, Mill River. Maybe it's going to be one of those deals where they're just saving the best for last after cold first 2.5 quarters of play offensively. Taggart wheels, spins, no. Taggart with her own rebound off the missed shot will recycle it. Bagley matched up against Morrow. Don't forget, Morrow's got 3 personal fouls on her. She's on the top of that 2-3 zone, and for most, basically all the ball game, Leland and Gray's gone with that 2-3 zone. Actually, they're matching up now. Okay, nice job of changing. Turgeon up, under, and throw the foul. Well, that's a lot of moves by Turgeon. That's a lot of practice time in the gym to get those moves down, and she'll earn herself a couple free throws now. And that foul called on Robinson, her first personal and team's first. There's only been 2 fouls called, 1 on each team here in the third quarter. And it took 2.5 minutes to get the game's third quarter's first basket, but since that point, been a lot better offense. 24-22 Mill River. And Turgeon on the second shot, just as good as the first shot. Gets them both this time. Marcucci just dribbled below the elbow and on the arc, and long pass. That's a tough pass to complete. Goddard in and got it. Boy, they just kept backing in on Goddard, and she just kept taking it. So she came up with a high percentage shot right there. That's a tough pass. Yeah, and then the foul. It's Turgeon, it's 4. That'll be a big foul right there. And it is Turgeon, and it is her 4th. And she quite literally bit her tongue from saying something. Stone and Turgeon will sit down. So Turgeon picks up her 4th foul with 2:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. Her team up by 1, 25-24. Ames is coming in the ball game along with Burden. Ginter to Robinson. Got it! 2-pointer. Yeah, she had her right foot inside the 3-point line. And Leland and Gray will take the 1-point lead, 26-25. Ames trying to work off the screen and roll, didn't give Burden back the ball. Burden set the screen and was open. Oh, way outside for Taggart. And Mill River will take it back now, the lead at 28-26. Like I said, the first 2.5 minutes were pretty much a grinded out ball game in the 3rd quarter. And then all of a sudden the offenses are finding it now. Long pass front court, Lee can't get it. Oh, that's a make or break type thing. That's a momentum killer or a momentum builder. She catches that and continues toward the basket, makes the layup. Whole place goes nuts. Becomes a turnover and gives the ball back to Leland and Gray. Down by 2 with 1.5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Marcucci open, 3-balling it, no. Rebound, Morrow wanted to step to the hole, lost the handle. And it's going to be nice job. Burden to Bagley. Ginter pulled off. Ames going to go long distance. Got it! Boy, all of a sudden the whole offense is 3-point shots between Bagley and Ames right there, and a lead of 5 at 31-26. So since Leland and Gray took the 26-25 lead, Mill River's been on a run. Ames, long pass, Lee will wait. Good transitional defense that time by Leland and Gray. 52 seconds left. 3rd quarter, Mill River by 5. They had the 1-point lead at the half, 17-16. Taggart, her 3rd 3 of the ball game. And Leland and Gray with 36.7 seconds left in the 3rd quarter is going to call a timeout. The Minutemen on a run with an 8-point lead over Leland and Gray on Munger Vision. Momentum there, but man, it seemed like Leland and Gray might want that timeout back. There was only 36 seconds left in the quarter when they called it. Robinson, oh, Lee with the steal, Lee with the layup, and Lee with the basket. That gets the Mill River crowd pumped up, and that's after a Leland and Gray timeout. They turn it over. Well, Mill River switched up defenses. They came out and they've had Lee on the top there. Marcucci, ball block. Marcucci will get it up, and Marcucci with some tough play there. And that's going to be it. The 3rd quarter, especially from the midway point on, belonged to the Minutemen. And a lot of talking going on, and it's going to be a 8-point Mill River lead, 36-28, heading into the 4th quarter play on Munger Vision. Yeah, and Leland and Gray going to stay in that zone defense. Turgeon on the bench with 4 fouls. Morrow with 3 out there on the floor right now for Leland and Gray. There's the turnover to start the 4th quarter. Marcucci got it. So Marcucci scored the last 4 points for Leland and Gray, cuts the lead to 6 at 36-30. And Mill River had a 17-16 halftime lead, scored 36 points in that 3rd quarter alone, which matched the output, over the output of the 2 quarters of play in the first half. So they found their offense in the form of a lot of 3-point baskets. Bagley, Taggart, Ames to be exact. Marcucci will let the defender fly by, go to the hole, draw the foul. Marcucci can do that. She's hit a couple threes, so they've got to go out there and respect her on the perimeter. The defender overcommitted coming out the player, and Marcucci just put it on the floor and took her off the dribble and drew the foul. That'll be Burden's second personal. Only the third team foul here of the second half. Only one foul team-wise on Leland and Gray, and that shot good by Marcucci. As they are clawing their way back into it now. They had a 26-25 lead midway through the third quarter, Leland and Gray did. And then the Minutemen went on a real run. Put the lead in double digits, and Burden sat down, and Madeline Pritchard, 44, has come into the basketball game for Mill River, and she's got the rebound. Lead stays at 5. Pritchard will step out between circles, down to Ames. But she got the ball down in a sweet spot, won't drop. Tapped around, Bagley can't save it. Good effort by Bagley, but it'll hit the inline and go to Leland and Gray. So the Rebels will have possession, and they'll have a free pass into the front court. Robinson wanted to penetrate, backed it up. Ginter. Wow, she was open and didn't take the shot. She'll take it now, and that's a tougher shot. The defender stepped out on her, and it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Mill River basketball. Just 6:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Bagley will be matched up against Morrow. Oh, they gave her the ball back. She had that one step. Taggart trying to stay hot. Is hot. 4 threes for Taggart in the ball game. And yet they won't extend that 2-3 zone out onto her or change the defense up. 8-point Mill River lead. Oh, it'd be a huge win for the Minutemen. Long way to go, though. Ginter, 3-ball off the mark. Rebound, Taggart. A one and done. Well, it's easy to sit down now, but you got to question shot selection. Look at Taggart, backdoor cut, got it. And the lead will go back to 10 at 41-31. Robinson, stop, Marcucci. They've gone just to exclusively 3-balling it now. Goddard can't out-wrestle Taggart for the rebound, and Taggart with a little bounce pass will bring it down to Bagley. 5:39 to go in the fourth quarter. The Minutemen by 10. And a timeout taken by Coach Webb of Mill River. What changes, or what Minutemen talked about in that timeout, as Bagley going to spread the floor and hit Pritchard up top. I don't know. Could be too early for this, taking yourself out of the rhythm of your offense. Blocked by Marcucci. Marcucci said, I don't think so. It'll be Taggart heading to this baseline, and she'll take the basketball out of bounds. So just come up top, and Bagley calmly will make the grab. And Leland Gray's gone man-to-man now after that timeout. They came out of that 2-3 zone. Well, you're down by 10 with 5 minutes to go in the ball game. You can't sit back in a 2-3 zone. Bagley will bring it all the way back outside. Looking to force the ball into Ames. And, well, they've spread the floor. They've changed their offense during that timeout, Mill River has. Stall ball, and it just sometimes that works against you. Foul, 2 shots. That will stop the clock and send Morrow to the line for a couple free throws. There's Turgeon and Stone at the scorer's table for Mill River. They'll be coming in on the second shot. So that'll be Taggart's second personal, and that shot will be off the mark by Morrow. Trying to use the glass, look like, to bank it in. Ames will sit down along with Pritchard. And that won't go. So Turgeon back in the ballgame with the 4 fouls with 4:42 to go. You see Lee regain control. Yeah, she carried it. She's having all kinds of trouble with the basketball, and they got her, and it'll be a turnover. But again, Mill River changed their offensive attack plan during that last timeout, and 2 trips down and 2 turnovers, or 2 times down, and nothing happened in positive. Marcucci, but there's a grab by Robinson. They'll overload one side of the floor. Marcucci will go baseline, come on inside and not get it. Gets her own missed shot foul. It's going to stop the clock and put Marcucci at the line to shoot a couple. So Ali Marcucci, who has had a much better second half, will get that one. Good drop. They got it. They're going to have a timeout called as the lead down to 8, 41-33, 4:16 left, as you can see in the fourth quarter on Munger Vision. Up defensively too and put some pressure in the back court. Bagley handles the ball very, very well. And she'll come into the front court now. To Stone, going to take the shot. Got it! Stone from the corner puts the lead back at 10 at 4 minutes to go. To Goddard, she'll catch, go up, draw the foul. If it's Turgeon, she's gone. Come on, you guys. 25 Turgeon, and well, I tell you, she's a good player, but they've got her with her 5th foul.
I don't know how you call it.
Let's hear it.
And it'll be Burden coming back in now to replace Turgeon, who's fouled out with 3:53 to go. And tell you what, I'm pretty fired up leaving. Goddard will get the first. And Stone will pick up the loose ball, swings it out to Lee. And Mill River will come down the floor this time and get into the hands. Taggart's just been hot, hot, hot from the outside. And that should be a foul, yeah. That'll be the 4th foul. Only the 2nd team foul, but the 4th personal foul on Morrow. Well, with 3:36 to go, if you only got 2 team fouls, this might be the time to start spending them. You don't want to get down inside a minute and have to start fouling, you know, still be 5 fouls from giving them to the line. So you get possession back of the basketball. Taggart going for another 3 ball. Got it! Oh, Taggart going to be signing autographs after this game. She's got 5 threes unofficially in the basketball game and a lead at 12 and the clock at 3:20. And Robinson, they rushed the shot. They didn't need a 3. They just needed, basically they just needed points off of possession, but they time management of the clock. They got thinking 3 ball too early. As Lee steps out, we'll get the basketball. And pass almost tipped, caught by Bagley. Goddard on Bagley. No shot clock to worry about in the state of Vermont. Now Mill Rivers, Lee on the run, left it short. Marcucci wants to go up top, and it's Ginter to Goddard to the bucket, short. Rebound will be tipped around, and last touch by Ginter of Leland and Gray. It'll be Mill River basketball. Minutemen just 2:40 away from a huge win here on their home court. Now Goddard, well, in hindsight, that 2-3 zone might not be the thing to come and play with. Since Mill River's got 1 player, Taggart, with 5 threes alone. Bagley with a couple. There's been a couple more. They're nearing 10 3-point shots. 2:27 left, and the Minutemen up by 12. Mill River basketball. Taggart to Bagley. Goddard matching up Bagley. Again, they only have 2 team fouls, and the clock down to 2:20. They're going to hold. There's the foul. They have to do that. If they're really in the running here for the win, they've got to start fouling. You see there's no shots. She made a play on the ball and just go out of bounds. Not only that, you can get a turnover by bringing the ball back in bounds. Now they got to foul again. Yeah. That'll be the 4th team foul. The clock down to 2:12. Taggart talking to one of the coaches, Darren Badgley over there. He'll put Robinson on the ball on the inbounds pass. Bagley. And there's the foul. Stone fouled this time, and that's just the 5th team foul. And they'll have Taggart take it out of bounds on the baseline. Mill River right now controlling his own destiny. 2:05 to go, play smart basketball. You leave here with a big win. Bagley will lose it out of bounds. Boy, what a mess that was. As Bagley and Taggart literally started to complain to each other, and the ball was still in play. Very fortunate to retain possession. And there's the foul, and that's only the 6th team foul. What I can't understand is why they're letting any time come off the clock before they foul. It's an uphill battle for the Rebels right now as they're down by 12 and just a minute 52 to go. And this foul will send Mill River to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. And they got it in the hands of a good free throw shooter in Bagley. And there's the foul. And Bagley will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Chelsea Bagley, a senior and one of the captains on the squad. And the clock down to minute 49. Overall, I thought it was a very well officiated ball game. Not because I'm friends with both officials. I just thought they did a really good job. And she'll miss it. And Goddard will lose it out of bounds. Oh, and boy, all the breaks going against the Rebels tonight. They got a missed free throw. Only green jerseys on the glass. And then they battled each other and lost the ball out of bounds. So they're going to be forced to foul Bagley again, or they'll strip it away. Marcucci on the breakaway. Travel, didn't call it, basket. Now they got to go press. After the basket, Leland Gray tried to trot back down the floor. Now see, they didn't find their man. They allowed the ball to come in, and Taggart, who's a very good free throw shooter, will head to the line. Robinson will be assessed the foul. Goddard now with 3. And at some point, you got to wonder when they start piling up these fouls, are they going to start playing offense, defense on substitutions to protect their offensive players from fouling out? So Maureen Taggart, who's got 5 threes on the night, will make the first free throw. And Leland and Gray calling a timeout. 47-36, the Minutemen on Munger Vision with the lead with 1:28 left to go in regulation. Patiently awaits the basketball on their second shot here. Had a big night, Taggart has. Travel, oh my goodness, yeah. That's a big, that you can almost say is the ball game as they turned it over on a travel call. And yeah, you got to foul almost immediately. And Bagley will go to the line now. That's the 9th team foul. So the next foul committed by Leland Gray will be 2 shots the rest of the night for Mill River. They're up by 12, and that's the 3rd foul on Robinson. Mill River led at the half, 17-16. So they put 31 points on the board in the second half. They got it together. Well, actually, as did Leland and Gray, and Bagley, senior and the captain, will get the first free throw to push the lead to 49-36. Bagley would get them both. 50-36. And tell you, at halftime when it was 17-16, I never would have thought they would have hit 50 points. Nice job by Marcucci. Too little, too late though. 50-39. I mean, look how much time they're letting them go off the clock before they foul. And there's the foul. Lee will step to the line, and that'll be Robinson's 4th foul. It's also the 10th team foul, so it'll be 2 shots now for Mill River for the next 64 seconds. Well, they came so close against Windsor, Mill River did, and tonight they're going to get over the hump against a good club, Leland and Gray. Get a quality win. Lee will shrug it off and step up and refocus on the second shot. She'll miss them both. To Goddard, to Robinson. Ginter, nowhere to get the shot off as they're playing them good, tough defense. The only thing they want to do if you're Mill River, you don't want to foul. And you can see right now they're just playing such good defense. They're making them burn so much time up, and that will be a little frosting on the cake, and Marcucci will foul, and with 43 seconds left, Chelsea Bagger will go back to the line, and she'll get 2 more free throws. Gotten Bagley. Well, remember, she was a leader on the soccer team, and obviously a leader here on the basketball floor, and she'll get that free throw. The lead goes to a dozen at 51-39. Got them both. Mill River will pull back into the half-court defense, and Leland and Gray going to have about an hour ride home to think it over, and Marcucci on a reverse. But again, the sense of urgency, you've got to know about the ball game. That's 3 times after made basket that Leland and Gray has started to head down the floor casually and going to have their coach get on him and come back and pick up man-to-man. Full court defense. And 28 seconds to go, and Bagley back at the line, 52-41. And again, don't forget that the second half started off with a scoreless first 2.5 minutes. And then I don't know what they put in the water during the timeout, but Mill River and Leland and Gray had a stretch of 3-4 minutes where they put up shots, 3 balls that just couldn't miss. Now be chased down by Burden, and if they don't foul anymore, they can just run the clock down. To Taggart, to Lee in the corner, and that's the foul with 20 seconds to go. And I also believe that's the 5th foul on Morrow. And Alexandra Morrow, who I believe just fouled out. Yeah, and they'll go to the bench now and empty the bench. I always had very mixed feelings. Well, actually I didn't. I had very strong feelings about being one of the players on the bench with 20 seconds to go, down by 12. The game's over now. To be put in for 20 seconds. I don't know. So Lee got it. Boy, she put a lot of body English on that one and got it. 54-41. 55-41. That's Russ at that'll be a travel call on the wave off the basket. That's a JV player. She played in the JV ball game. And that they're going to call a timeout and bring McAllister back in the ball game. Now McAllister left with a injury in the first half. They're going to bring her back in with 14.8 seconds to go. And Taggart to Stone. And at some point you got to not foul because it's just etiquette of the basketball game. And this is the point. So Stone needing some help. And there's the steal. And that's it. Yeah. No basket. So congratulations to the Minutemen. They get a big win over a good club. 55-41 over Leland and Gray. This has been Munger Vision.